Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now we've got a Hobbii bag opening here for Hobbie's Shades of Grey campaign. Now I love what we've got here, love your new yarn. It's even got their hashtag as well. Now we're going to open this up because Hobbii are running a No Shades of Grey campaign. January, and in the middle of January to the middle of February is supposed to be the saddest time of the year because it's when Christmas is finished, New Year's finished, all that hype and everything all stops. The nights are longer, the days are shorter. Once we get to the middle of February, then the days will start to become longer. You'll get up in the morning and it will be lighter each time you get up. So, but what we're going to do and what Hobbii wants to do is want everyone to have a No Shades of Grey. We want to have some happy yarn, bright colours that we can make some nice bright projects with. So I'm going to open up this bag. And I want to thank Hobbii very much for sending this to me. And we're going to open this up. Keep it away from the yarn. Keep my scissors away. And Muttley wants the bag. But at the moment, he's not getting it. I'll push this to the side. As you can see, I've got a much bigger work surface. I've moved all my computers, but I need to get myself a new mat. I think I need to go for a A1 size. So let's get this done. And, oh, look at this. Now this is, this is soft. This is soft. I'm going to move my chair over. Oops. Just knocked a box down. I'm still in the middle of moving everything. This is called Portobello. Portobello. The colour number is 56 for this. And this one is called Wild Berry. This one is Wild Berry. It is got tucked away in here. Made with love in Italy. Portobello. Oh, it's mushrooms. There's a Portobello in Edinburgh. It's an area. But they're calling it after mushrooms. It's a weight 4. It's a weight 4 yarn. So in the UK that's a double knitting. And it's like a sort of cotton. It's a 60% cotton. 28% acrylic and 12% wool. And that makes it really, really soft. And this one is Wild Berry and it's Portobello. It's really soft. It's a nice blend of cotton and your acrylic with that little bit of wool in it. Now I've got that one, put that side, and there's another one. I think there is, I will have a look, 4 of those, so there is another one. Now we'll just have to, they must be tucked further in. This one's beautiful. This one is number 68. 68. And that is light purple. Light purple. It's beautiful. It's like, but look at that one. It's got specks of sort of white in it. And that one's got that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Now, how many grams are in this? I didn't tell you. 50 grams. It's a 50 gram ball. Tells you to use a 4mm hook or needle if you're knitting. Weight 4. In the UK, double knitting. So there's one of that. That light purple. There's another one. And another one. And another one. So that gives me 200 grams altogether because there's 4 of these balls. There should be 4 of that one as well. Now the next one, I'm going to pull these ones out. Dig around, dig around, dig around. There's the other ones of those. That's that other one. So there's 4 of those, 200 grams each. And the same with this one. Oh, that's quite a small ball, that, isn't it? I thought that was 100 gram balls. Oh, it is. Oh, it's 100% acrylic. It's a 50 gram ball. Put that back in there just now. So this one is number 70. And number 70 is Purple Rain. Purple Rain. And it's Portobello yarn. Weight 4 again. Use a 4mm crochet hook if you're in the UK. That's a US 6. There's 50 grams in this, 60% cotton, 28% acrylic and 12% wool, and it makes it really soft. I like that. Look at these together. Purple rain and light purple, beautiful together. Look at that. It's going to be amazing to use these together. So I'm going to pop that there, nice and jolly colours. Now we've got this. This is Amigo. Now it says it's Amigo extra large. Look how bright that is. Absolutely beautiful. It's 50 gram balls. I actually thought these were 100 gram balls when I was choosing them. It's 100% acrylic. It's a weight 4, and that's a double knitting in the UK, and so are the other ones. Tells you to use a 5mm crochet hook. It's a US 8. It's a 5 or 6mm crochet hook. I wouldn't, because a weight 4 is like a double knitting, and to me I would use a 5 for that, or even a 4.5. Make it nice and thick. But it's beautiful. It is so soft. It's a 50 gram ball. The colour of this one is 44, and that is neon coral. Neon coral. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful colour. And that is Amigo extra large. I'm going to pop them aside. There's 3 of those. We'll pop them there. Now we've got this one. There should be 4 of these. Is there another one? There it is, tucked away down. There we go. Now this is the Portobello again. Now look at that and that. That is really pretty, nice and subtle. Nice and subtle. I got this because I wanted to do a blanket and then do a dark blanket and do a light edge. And I would have enough to do a light blanket with a dark edge to do both for a pram. Absolutely beautiful. Now this one is number 53. 53. And 53 is Antique Rose. You've got Wild Berry and Antique Rose. That's beautiful. And it's nice and soft. I wish you could feel how soft and squishy this is. I've got 4 of those. Now the way this is spun, I love the way a lot of the Hobbii yarn is made. It's made where, if you can see, it looks almost like a little chain. And the way that it's done, I think it's called like the way that you would do like a cord, a crochet cord. There's no, it doesn't split. It's brilliant to crochet with. There's no splitting because of the way that it's all twisted in together. Beautiful. I'm going to push that aside. Now I got these. Now, this is Silly Socks Flower Pop. Look at that. Now it's a weight 1. Now it's quite a thin yarn. It's quite a thin yarn. It's like a 2-ply in the UK. Maybe a 3-ply. I was going to try this on my knitting machine. Now I know it says it's for socks, but you don't need to just do socks with it. And I was going to try it out on my knitting machine and see what it's like. Now this one is number 1, and number 1 is Crocus. This one is called Crocus. I like the way all those colours blend in. You can still crochet with it if you use a small hook. Now it tells you it's 75% wool, 25% polyamide. You have to wash it at a 30. Don't put it in the tumble dryer or it'll shrink. You'll start with adult socks and end up with socks for a brand new born baby. It'll shrink because there's a lot of wool, natural wool in this. It tells you to use a 4 or a 4.5 crochet hook. That's a US G6 or a 7. I would actually use a 3. I would use a smaller crochet hook for this if you're going to crochet with it or knit with it, because it is quite thin, but it's beautiful. Now this one again is called Crocus. It's a weight 1, It's like a 3 ply. I would say a 3 ply. 75% wool, 25% polyamide. The colour is beautiful. Now they're doing these little things where you can scan it with your phone and it'll find it. And it'll give you all the information on it. And this is the Hobbii Superwash Wool Silly Socks. Now superwash means you can wash it in the washing machine at 30. But don't put it in the dryer. Please read the labels when you do any of your knitting or crochet or use anything with yarn. It's got a dryer there and a cross through it, so don't do that. It tells you to wash it at 30. You can hand wash it. I don't know what the triangle means. The little triangle, I don't know what that means. That means iron, but I wouldn't iron wool unless it's really wrinkly. I'd put a towel over it and iron it. But don't put it in the dryer or it'll shrink. So we've got that, and that's called Crocus, and it's Silly Sock Flower Pop. Now we've got this one. Look at this one. This one is Sunflower. This is beautiful. Look at this. And it's the Silly Sock Flower Pop again. Look at the colours and that. Absolutely beautiful. Now I didn't tell you how much is in here. There's 100 grams in this. Let me see, 100 grams, that's 400 meters, 437 yards. Now these ones is 131 yards in these 500 gram balls. So this one is called Sunflower. It's beautiful. The number on this is number 2. I really would recommend this because it's nice and bright and spring colours, isn't it? Nice and bright. It's like sherbets, isn't it? It looks quite like sweeties. So again, I'm going to try and make, even though it's for socks, I might try a few little pairs of booties, but I've got another plan for it. I want to make something else with that. So I'm going to pop that just off to the side there. Excuse me. I haven't been well for about 6 weeks. I had that flu, and I've still got just a little bit of a cough, and a little bit of a croaky throat, but it's much better than it was. Oh, look at these. There is little stitch markers. Oh, they fell out of there. Oh, don't lose them. 2 little pussycats. They're pretty. And 2 little pink sheeps. Oh, 2 little pink sheeps. Brilliant. I'm going to put them aside, and they're Hobbie's own make. And all this yarn is Hobbie's own brand. Now, I have got Amigo again. We've got this one. Now, it's saying extra large, but this is like between the UK's double knitting and Aran. It does say it's a weight 4. A weight 4. And I'm sure weight 4 is double knitting in the UK. It's a 50 gram ball. It's 100% acrylic. This one, the colour is number 57. And number 57 is light pink. It's light pink. Amigo extra large. 50 grams. That's 1.75 ounces. 109 yards. You can wash it at 30. Don't iron it. You can put it in the dryer, in a sort of warm, not hot dryer. And it's pretty. Look, and it's soft. And this is Hobbii Amigo. Hobbii Amigo. These are so pretty. Beautiful shades of pink. Look at these 2 together. They're nice. Nice and bright, isn't it? That's going to cheer everybody up. So we've got 3 of those. Now we've got this one. Look at this one with this one. That's a nice combination. Now this one is number 56. And number 56 is Petunia Pink. And I've got 3 of those. And it's the same as the other one. It's 100% acrylic, 50 grams. Tells you to use a UK size 6 knitting needle, a 5 or 6 crochet hook. It's a US 8 or 10. I would still stick to maybe just like a 5 for this. That's so soft. There should be another one. There is one. Look at that. These are so pretty. Look at those. So pretty. And last but not least, and they're still putting sweets in. I wonder why they've stopped putting their sweets in. Oh, they haven't. They have. Oh, I'll grab them down the bottom. Right down the bottom of the bag. I didn't get any in the last one. They do their little Hobbii heart sweets. Like a little cherry flavoured sweet. And they're really good. They're yummy. They should sell them in a big bag, I think. So you can buy them in a bag. Now, the last 3, and I'm going to give the bag to Muttley. Because there's nothing else. Where's your ball? That'll keep Muttley happy. He's not in any kind of shades of grey, are you? There we go. Well, he is, because he's playing silver grey. Yes! You're happy! There you go. You are happy now. So, there he is. He's happy. Now, we've got this nice red. This is bright red. And the number on this is 43. But look at that. You can actually put those 3 together. That is so nice. And again, it is number 43. That's bright red. It's your Amigo XL, 50 grams. It's same as the others, and it's really, really soft. This stuff is... I like that all their yarn is soft. And I really like this one. I really, really... Oh, look. You couldn't really put those together unless you doubled that up and used 2 balls, but that is so pretty. So we've got a nice bright red there, and I'm going to mix that maybe with another, so it's nice with that. It's nice with that. Look at that. That is so pretty. That'd be nice and bright as well. But I'm really liking this. I love the colours. It's like peach melba type of colours, isn't it? So let me know what you think of the yarn. I'll put links underneath the video as usual to Hobbii. And you're really going to be surprised with some of all the new yarns that they've got as well. And there's a sale on. It's still January. There's still a sale on. So get in there. I'm going to leave the links underneath the video. So, Muttley's making such a racket. So, thank you very much for watching. And please, please, try the No Shades of Grey. Get your nice bright colours of yarn out. And let's get some nice bright things on the go. And I'll be back really soon with some nice new crochet projects as well. So until the next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.